Hey guys, what is up? Today we're going to be reviewing this Amazon Basics kind of mechanics tool set, I guess is what you would call it. You're also going to see some B-roll of me using this. I went and used this to pull a TPI intake off of a 3rd gen Camaro. I just wanted to test it and make sure none of the things would snap and like everything would hold up in here, that it was decent quality enough to like take stuff off. I'm going to link this exact one down below. It'll be an affiliate link. If you click it, I do get a commission, but you can also just search this on Amazon without clicking it. You don't need to use my link. It costs you the same either way. Up to you. So let's get inside of this, and I want to start off with my first thing I like about this. Let's zoom in. So the first thing I like about this is once you open these metal latches, it doesn't matter which way you open this. I forgot it's got 2 plastic latches on the side, but it doesn't matter which way you open this. If you open it this way or if you open it this way, the tools aren't going to fall out. I don't know if you ever had one of those mechanic set before where everything is not locked in here, and when you tip it over, like nothing's falling out, right? So the problem with some of them is like if you don't open them the right way with the right side up, then everything will fall out and you'll spend about 30 minutes trying to reorganize your rows of sockets. So that's one thing that's nice about this. Everything in here is secure. See, nothing fell out. Now, first of all, I left my 3/8 socket over there, I think, when I was pulling that TPI intake off, so that's missing from here. But everything else I have. This mechanics tool set's very socket inclined and very 1/4 inch socket inclined, more than a 3/8 socket inclined. So this is all 1/4 inch sockets. These are 3/8 sockets, these are 3/8, and these are 3/8. And then there's only 8 wrenches. So you have wrenches from, you get 10, 11, 12, and 13, and then you get 3/8, 1/2 inch, 9/16, and 5/8. So the biggest wrench you have is a 5/8. So if you need something big like a 15 millimeter or a 17 millimeter to get something larger off, then that's going to be an issue. Everything in here is like chromed really well. Like nothing feels cheap. All the sockets that I use, I mean, I definitely used a 10 millimeter. I know that. Let me check the inside. I use the heck out of it. I definitely use this 10 millimeter quite a bit. And it's still doing well. All the coating is held up. It's not rubbed off. So it's not like, these aren't cheap sockets. I mean, they're definitely budget sockets, but they're made pretty well for budget sockets. And when you're looking at these 1/4 inch drives, you get 5/32 all the way up to 9/16, shallow and deep, and then you get 4 millimeter all the way to 14, 4 millimeter all the way to 14. It doesn't skip a size in between, and you get shallow and deep with that. Then for the 3/8, you get 6 millimeter to 17 millimeter, and then 1/4 inch to 11/16. Doesn't skip sizes anywhere until you get to the deep sockets for 3/8, which you get 10, 12, 13, and 14, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2, and 9/16. Hey, at least they gave you a 10, right? Let's talk about some of the things I found handy. There's this hand driver right here, right? And there's a handy little attachment. One thing that it's nice and secure, but some of the stuff you gotta really pry out. And so this little hand driver has this adapter that goes onto it. It clicks in, and now you have a little socket to hold all of your bits that are in here. You got Torx, flathead, Phillips, square, and then you got a big row of hex bits here as well. But this can also be used with a regular socket as well. So you've loosened your bolt and you don't want to sit there ratcheting forever. You can just take this and just zip it off, right? Another way this comes in handy, this little piece right here, is with this extension. So a lot of times what I was doing was I would take this little piece, and in order to get some of the Torx bolts out, I would take this piece on top of the 1/4 inch extension, put it on the 1/4 inch ratchet, and then I would take my Torx bit, whatever one I needed, I would stick it in there, and then this tool right here gave me the angle I needed to get in there and get those little Torx bolts out. So I was able to get the intake out successfully with this kit, which is not a huge ask for a tool kit, but this thing did it well, and there wasn't any hiccups. It was really nice. Comes with, again, a kind of a dismal array of wrenches. You get 8 wrenches total. That's not ideal. It'd be nice to have at least 16 wrenches, like double this amount of wrenches. That'd be nice. And then it comes with these little bit driver, or these little things that you'll get in a tool kit and you don't know what they are. Hey, neither do I. I don't use them. The sockets come out pretty well, and then they just kind of snap back in. Most of them are decently easy to get out. That's one of the drawbacks of having them kind of tight fitted in there to where nothing's going to fall out if you open it the wrong way. The drawback is a lot of times it takes a little bit to get them out. But yeah, I'm gonna link this down below. This was, I got it on Prime Day for like 50 bucks. I think they're now around $70. I think for $70, anything under $100 for this is a pretty good deal. To have something like this in the back of your truck or car makes you so much more capable in an emergency or a situation where you need to help somebody than somebody at the very best, like with a nice BMW or Audi that has like the little Phillips and flathead and a lug nut wrench in the car. That's all there is. This is such a vast improvement. You could break down on the side of the road. You need to change your alternator out and you're close to a parts store. This would get it, and you could change your alternator with this. You could change a water pump with this, I bet. There's quite a bit of things you can do with just this kit, and it's nice to have. For less than $100 to just throw in the back of your car, what I bought it for was junkyard trips. Like when I go to the junkyard, I'm gonna bring, one thing I'll have to bring is like a couple sets of pliers and maybe a few wrenches, unless I might go spring and get the 203-piece toolkit of this, and I might review that as well. So for my use of just like pulling parts from junk cars, this covers about 95% of it. I'd also bring a pair of pliers and like an impact driver, like a DeWalt little impact driver, and that's what I would bring. But this covers 95% of it. I could probably get the job done without the pliers and all that stuff, but it'd be nicer to have a set of pliers for sure. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about specifics in here, I could like look in here and tell you what's in here if you need them. You can comment down below and I can help you out. Subscribe to the channel if you're into, I do car projects and stuff. You could look at some of the stuff I do before you subscribe. And yeah, hit the thumbs up if you like the video. It helps out. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.